All right, so our next question is, who Christians can't listen to?
Yeah, and these don't come with explanations on the questions. Right?
Assuming that means, I gotta move my chair actually. Okay. Assuming that means music.
Oh, music.
That's what I'm assuming too.
Okay. Okay. I was thinking like podcasters and stuff like that too. So
probably both.
Okay. Well, yeah. That's a great question. Well, number one, I know nothing about music, whether it be in the Christian category or the secular category. I know nothing about music. So, yeah. God gives us great freedom to listen to any number of people. The question is, who are we giving people that opportunity to influence us? Again, we're vessels. We get filled with stuff. So who are we allowing people to have that opportunity to speak into our lives? And are they the ones that we want to listen to? Whether it be music, and that's secular or Christian, or whether that be podcasts or whoever might be online or whatever platforms that we're using. We should listen to those people and artists who are positive influences on us and not negative. And so that's on us to be mindful. And as a parent and as a grandparent, we try to pay attention to who has that vantage point into the lives of our kids and our grandchildren. Here's what Paul says to the church in Rome, Romans 16:19. He says, I want you to be wise about what's good and be innocent about what's evil. So again, it comes down to who do I allow that opportunity to speak into my life. 1 Corinthians 15:33, don't be misled. Bad company corrupts good character. So it's not just personal bad company, but again, who am I allowing to speak into my life musically? Who am I allowing to influence my politics, my religion, whatever the subject might be on whatever podcast it might be. How much time am I devoting or to somebody or something is a really big thing, with the consumption of social media information nowadays. I mean, the numbers of times that people are on a media platform, specifically on our phones, and they're even talking about how that we're having medical problems with people having a bend in their neck now because they walk around with their
too much TikTok.
with their phones phone in their hand bent over looking at that. But I've thought about that who do I want speaking into my life musically? Who do I want speaking into my life from a pulpit? Who do I want speaking into my life as friends and as podcasters? There's a lot of great information out there. There's also a lot of bad information out there, and we have both experienced the bad information that's out there. People who throw things at us. It's like
not quite.
Where'd you get that at? That's not even close to being true or accurate or historically verifiable. So it's just interesting what's out there. So we have to find out which is good. And James chapter 3 talks about how the tongue is a fire, a world of evil among parts of the body. It corrupts the whole self, sets the whole course of one's life on fire, and itself is set on fire by hell. He's obviously feels very strongly about that. But the idea there is that not only what we speak needs to be under control, but under self-control, but also what we listen to needs to be under self-control. That I want people who speak into my life, that build me up, that help me grow closer to God, and give me information and facts. I mean, that's kind of my world, where what motivates me. But I also want things that build me up emotionally, like so with music and stuff. And I know you don't like my music style, but I
jazz.
have jazz, instrumental jazz, quiet white noise. So I'm not the one to speak really about music, but it needs to be stuff that edifies you, that builds you up. So that's my perspective on that.
Yeah, and a lot of secular music, I think it just tears down. There's not a whole lot of building up with a lot of it nowadays. It's pretty amazing, some of the not to call anybody out, but a lot of the rap and hip hop, there's just so much negativity and anger and just yeah.
I'm not familiar with a lot of that stuff. A lot of music is just noise to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not a.
Sorry, Taylor Swift.
You said you weren't going to
just
call anybody
noise.
out. No. I mean, I just don't listen to it. So unless it's on the TV and it's on a commercial, yeah.
But Taylor Swift is just noise. It's okay. We can.
You're going to edit that out, aren't you? Unless it slips through somehow. Yeah.
I was gonna.
You're going to make yourself look good and make me look like an idiot.
I don't care if I make all the Swifties annoyed.
You're just trying to go viral. That's all. So.